Hi, Jamie with Inward Growth Counseling here. And today I have a special holiday edition called How to Not Should All Over the Turkey. So, holidays are coming up. And, for some people, holidays are fantastic. And I would say many holiday experiences go sometimes better than advertisers and our common conversation would have us believe that it would go. So consider that, when we think about shoulds or musts or have tos, part of the upset that comes from our holidays is really those shoulds and musts and have tos. And so, when we think about that RABT ABC model, there's maybe the turkey, right? And, there's a belief that, oh, I've got this turkey and, you know, there's a concern like, oh no, what am I going to do? What if the turkey doesn't turn out right? Um, but I would contend that that's rarely really the concern that we have. The concern really is about our relationships. And those are the things that we get most worked up about and we work ourselves up about. Um, and it really it goes back to those irrational beliefs, those um, beliefs that we have that come from those musts, shoulds, or have tos. And so I want to look at one that is pretty common, and that is, I don't know, that uncle or aunt or cousin or whoever that person is. And so you can pick the person that most upsets you and consider, first of all, they're not upsetting you. You're upsetting yourself about them. And consider that there's a should or a must or a have to in relation to how that person must be, how they should be. So it could be Uncle Bob should be a certain way. Uncle Bob should say certain things or shouldn't say certain things at the table because it upsets everyone. Well, here's a question. Is it really true that Uncle Bob should be that way? That he should be more congenial or polite or respectful? See, I would contend that if you look at all the other times that you get together with Uncle Bob, it's not just the holidays where Uncle Bob says the things that Uncle Bob says or does the things that Uncle Bob does. I'm going to contend that probably that's just Uncle Bob. That's just the way that he is. And yet at the same time, we spend a lot of time upsetting ourselves during the holidays because we're shitting on other people, or we're shitting on ourselves, or we're shitting on the world. When we think about the holidays, well, people should understand that they should be thankful. Well, maybe they don't have anything to really feel thankful for. When we look out in the world, there's quite a bit of experience that tells me that I'm clear not everybody has it as great as I have it. In fact, a lot of the world doesn't have it as great as I have it here in the United States. And so if I say, well, people should be more grateful, well, maybe. But that comes from me. Gratitude comes from the choice that I make about how I relate to the world and how we relate to other people. So, when you look at the holidays, consider that there's a lot of shoulds and musts and have tos about others, about how the ham should come out of the oven or the turkey should come out of the oven, what time we should eat. The kids must get down to the table on time. And that's really what upsets us. And so we can spend some time disputing that. And we could spend a lot of time disputing that. Well, and you could simply start with, well, why must they? But consider there's also what Dr. Albert Ellis called the elegant solution. And that elegant solution would just be that, yeah, Uncle Bob says the things that Uncle Bob says. Okay. Yeah. And it's not giving up and it's not being resigned. It's just getting that that's the way Uncle Bob is. And yeah, half the turkey's still frozen. And yeah, guess what? The kids came to the table and one of them dumped over the juice all over the table. The question is, do you really want to upset yourself about that? Is it really worth it? Or would you prefer to spend your time and your energy just reflecting and getting, you know what? I know I'm thankful for many things. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my children. I'm thankful that I live in the United States. I'm thankful that I have the opportunity to make a difference in other people's lives. So, you could should all over your Thanksgiving, or you could just spend some time really just getting and reflecting on the things you're thankful for. The choice is yours. If you like this video, please feel free to subscribe. I'll have more holiday videos coming up. And have a wonderful Thanksgiving.